Hello guys, it's Pat from Pat back at it again, and today we are here with another decklist for this special event. I'm really enjoying this so much, as you can see actually from all the videos that I'm bringing to the channel. So as you may have seen from the thumbnail, now we are here with an anti-meta, actually one of the classic one that I always made with CAVALRY, but this time we had the version for the special duels. So just for all who do not know or do not remember what the special duels rules are, we just have to play one copy of each card. So these decks are really cool because they can actually be made from a lot of people, by a lot of people, because you know, having one copy of card is actually accessible to all of the duelists. So before jumping right into it, guys, just a quick reminder, if you enjoy the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it and it really helps me a lot. Let's jump right into it. So here with Yami Yugi, the king of ANTIMETA. Why? Destiny Draw. So as you can see, look at this extra deck, how cool it is. Let me start by saying that you could actually use some rank 4 XCs, but you know, because you have the chance thanks to Boxer Veil and his special summon, but I'm too much into fusions. I love them, and I decided to want to make an extra deck only with fusion. So let's start from there. Actually, we've got the boss of the bosses, the CAVALRY, the anti-meta for definition, because it can just negate every effect, trap, spell, monster's effect that targets a card on the field. So a card that can target your CAVALRY, can target your back row, can target your other monsters, or can target even the cards your opponent controls. So it can basically negate anything that targets by discarding a card, and plus it gains 100 attack for every spell and trap card in both graveyards, and inflicts piercing damage. Insane. Moving forward, we got Purgatorio, because as you can see here, we play Alistair and Invocation. Purgatorio, the actually the devil, the evil that we had to deal with for a lot of time. Then we got Brave Neos, even if we did not play Neos Fusion, because basically because of the fact that we play the substitute material, we could actually go into Brave Neos. It could be a thing. Red Dice Lash Dragon for the same reason, because we play the substitute materials and we got the Warrior. And then we've got Magellanica for the invoked side, and Kaliga as well. And last but not least, one of the coolest, as you will see in, if I'm not wrong, the first replay maybe, Millenniumize Restrict. Actually, it's not that useful in these special duels. You know why? Because this is pretty cool when the deck relies on multiple copies of the same monster. So you basically suck up that one copy, and the other two copies are just, you know, scooped. They cannot do anything, because he negates monster's effect with the same name of the one that he has equipped. And this is a quick effect. Keep in mind that you can choose to keep a monster either from your opponent's field or your opponent's grave. So really cool, as you can see, as you will see in the first replay. And moving forward to the deck list, so the deck right here, we've got of course Alistair plus Invocation, and because we can only play 1 and 1, we can just fill the limited to 3 slot with Boxer Veil. The combo Boxer Veil, saving your life points and trigger Destiny Draw, plus your Destiny Draw that actually lets you draw Alistair the Invoker. It's still the best combo in the game, because you have access to maybe one of the most powerful monsters. Then we have King of the Swamp, the best among the substitute material, because you can discard him to add a poly. And then we've got Axial Fusion, the Light, the Dark, the Earth, and the Fusion Parasite. These are all substitute material that can count as Dark Magician, and as Neos, and as Red Dice Black Dragon. But plus, with the Dark Axial Fusion, you can actually summon the Dark CAVALRY by having the Axial Fusion on the field together with a Warrior type monster. You can use the effect of the Dark and tribute her and the Warrior monster alongside them, and go into your Fusion summon. Instead, with your with your delight, you can go into Brave Neos because he's light as well. And with your dark, you can go into your Red Dice Lash Dragon as well, but you're not really gonna choose it. The Hearth is pretty useful because it let us actually have access to Magellanica just in case our opponent does not play any Hearth type monsters. And then we've got Blazeman that alongside a substitute material is equals to Dog Cavalry, and Vion as well as Blazeman equals to Dog Cavalry as long as you have a substitute material in your hand, because Vion as Blazeman can look for Poly. Blazeman on someone will look for Poly. Vion instead has to make two effects. The first one sending the Blaze to the grave, the Blazeman to the grave, then banish that Blazeman and adding the Poly from the deck to your hand. And then we've got a couple of hand trap, just to make sure to trigger Destiny Draw, as well as Berlinbaxer Veil, that is also pretty cool for Purgatrio. And we got one Poly, of course, and then just the best staple you can have, but I recommend you to use a Necrofusion. It's the only other way to go into your fusion summon. Keep in mind that. As you will see in the first replay, I actually use Necrofusion to summon my Millennium Eyes Restrict. And keep in mind that once that you've got a couple of substitute material and maybe a warrior, you can basically go into any of your fusion monsters. That's how the substitute material works. So once that you've got a couple of attributes, a couple of substitute materials, with your fusions, you can do anything you want. They are just so versatile, you can summon any of this. So guys, and the rest is just the best staple trap that you can have. Of course, these are not mandatory. Use the one that you have, the best ones of course. And that's all guys. We are done with the explanation and we can jump right into the replays. Here we go, first replay against Yami Bakura. What deck is going to play? Harpy boost, let's see. So we've got pretty tough, and I mean we've got the hand trap, so we can actually trigger the Destiny Draw, but I guess we need something else. So I decided just to set my Dark Exile Fusion just in case we draw into a warrior type monster. We can summon him, use the effect of Dark Exile Fusion and go into Dark Cavalry without Poly. That's why I set it. So he has Aromage Laurel, so it is Aromage. Let's see, no, it's Zombie, so I'm expecting right now because of Nine-Tailed Fox or Pure Zombie or maybe Shiranui. So he decided to attack, but I decided to use my Sphere Kribo just in case I actually felt that I was about to draw a warrior type monster. Look at this, Destiny Draw without the skill. Dark Sealed Fusion effect to summon the Dark Cavalry, kicking in and getting rid of Tailed Fox that when it's destroyed summons 2 tokens. Now remember that right now guys I've got Berlinbaxer Veil and this, and with these 3 monsters with my Necrofusion I can actually go into anything right here. I can go into the Invoked Fusion except Magellanica because I have the substitute material that counts as Hollister. I have the fire monsters as well, and then I can go into Galiga because I have the Kuribo as Dark Monster. Then I can go into my Millennium Eye Restrict because I have substitute material and effect monster as well, and I can go into my Red Dice Lash Dragon because I have substitute material and a warrior type monster that is the Berlinbaxer Veil, and I can go into Brave Neos because I have substitute material and level 4 lower effect monster that can be either the Berlinbaxer Veil on the Sphere Kribo. That's how cool it is right now. So on the draw phase, I use Necrofusion and I brought out my Millennium Eyes Restrict because look at this play. I knew it was about to do this to resummon the Nine-Tailed Fox, and I decided to change the effect of Millennium Eyes Restrict because when effect is activated, there you go, and I targeted that one, but he uses Fiendish Chain, no worries, Dark Cavalry negates. So I actually managed to suck up the fox, there you go, and I'm chilling now. So it's Shiranui right here, as I told you, Solitaire bringing out the Shade, Super Team Body for tonight, pretty cool stuff right here with Squire Saga coming on the field. Squire Saga negated by Fiendish Chain, but he has the Forbidden Lens, So but he can't do anything right now because he had to banish himself to pop only one of those, and the other one will still be ready to dealing damage. That's the thing. So guys, that was pretty cool right here. Pretty cool duel, as you can see. And basically Dark Cavalry and Millenniumizer Strict, both on the field, are nearly unstoppable. So second duel right here against my Valentine Harpies hunting ground. Let's see what we got. So pretty cool hand, but I cannot use my back row. Luckily we've got an end trap, so we're chilling. I just used my placement to add the poly and we're chilling. So he started with the Harpies, had to pop his own Harpies hunting ground, and then he has no follow-up, luckily, just a set card. So we're chilling, and now I can set my back row, so it just swinging in, and now this was a mistake. I had my toggle off, I don't know why. I actually realized it just in time to use it on the second attack. And so Battling Boxer Veil comes in handy right here. Destiny Draw, of course, and Alistair, he's here using the effect to add Invocation. Now keep in mind guys that in this situation, if we were not in the special duels and we could actually have more than one Purgatrio, I could have gone for the first Purgatrio with Polymerization, using those, and then Invocation, banishing the same cards from the grave to go into the second Purgatrio. Keep in mind that. So Invocation, actually the only one, because we only play one Purgatrio. Invocation recycling, and let's see if he's got something. And I actually made a couple of mistakes because I had the Regeki break. I should have used this in the first place before doing my stuff, and maybe I would have just won, but I misplayed, guys. I was distracted right here. So Keeper of Dragon Magic to add the Neos Fusion then to go into the Brave Neos, but we're chilling because we got the Fiendish Chain, and now he's just scooped because he cannot do anything else, just Purgatrio, getting rid of anything. There you go. Too much power in one monster. There you go. Third duel, another Harpy player, I guess. So let's see. Yes, Harpy's hunting ground. So pretty cool hand right here because we got also the substitute material. So we just need him to trigger our Destiny Draw. So I decided to go with the Hurt Exil Fusion to deal some damage. No back row because he has that, of course, and because we got a couple of hand traps. Then we do not need anything else. Vion to send the Blazeman to the grave, using the second by effect to add the poly by banishing the Blazeman, and then Polymerization into Dark Cavalry. So look at how cool it is, just swinging in, and it's got 400 life points left. Let's see, summoning the Oracle hunting ground, popping his own card. It's fine. Then Canada on my Dark Cavalry, no thank you. Kamagats on Dark Cavalry, discarding the Battling Boxer Veil, no thank you. And there's nothing else he can do, just negating all. So this is the bad experience of player not reading Dark Cavalry. There you go. This was instead one of the most epic duels I have had. Let me start saying that I actually faced this guy a couple of times before, and he actually defeated me because I bricked most of the times. He actually seems like he had always the perfect counter, and you will see it in this replay, in this epic duel. But I managed to win. So starting with the perfect beginning, Vion to send the Blazeman, had the poly, I had the substitute material, so there you go. I used this one because I wanted to keep my Dark Exil Fusion just in case I use my Battling Boxer Veil and I can summon both on the field. So there you go, Dark Cavalry first turn is always the best option. So it just summons this Gladiator Beast, triple set, there you go. Necrofusion set it, I decided to attack Cosmic Sagging, I let him go through. Actually I was afraid of the card that negates the effect, so was fine to me. Then another Gladiator Beast, another set card, and it's chilling. So Fiendish Chain set, just decided to go in, then this card to gain 500 attack, I let that go through, but then he activate this, and his monster will have gained defense equal to his attack equal to his defense. And here guys, I made a mistake. You know why? Because he wouldn't have been actually big enough for my Dark Cavalry, so I should have actually let this go through, but I decided to negate and he got me with the cards I exactly thought he had. So he got rid of cavalry, very cool move, very intelligent move, and then he can just swing in, attacking directly. My Veil comes in play, and we're chilling. But his Bestiary comes as well, so I had to negate that because my finishing otherwise would have begun anyway. So Bestiary negated. Let's see what we got. We still have no Destiny draw because he only deal us 1700 damage. Then lands to attack me. So look at this, the perfect pick as well as the counter trap to begin with. And then he can just swing in, summoning a couple of boys with a Kister recycling the negating effect, so the counter trap. And it's pretty bad to me. I just have to set this to protect my life points. Then another Gladiator Beast, he has the negation effect. So here comes the thing now. I'm safe, I have Destiny draw. And you know, if you did not think about it enough, you could actually fall into the trap and draw Alistair. But let's actually think forward. So what happens now if I draw Alistair? I draw Alistair and he's gonna negate that on summon to stop my Alistair, so I would have lost. But look at this play, instead of Alistair I just take Invocation, and you know why? Because I have substitute material, so I can use them as Alistair. I have my 4th type in the grave, so Invocation without Alistair going into Purgatorio, and he's cooped because I know that in his hand he has nothing, and this is just a monster, a counter trap to negate effect. Plus he cannot use this because he has no monsters in the grave, nor in the hand, because this card in the hand is just the keep spell he added with the effect of Ekiste. So that's how you do it. Top tier plays, top tier duels. So it was really a smart player, really wonderful duel. There you go. Last but not least, we've got Shiranui. So only a couple of sets to begin with, and a couple of entropy. Begins with the Galaxy Cyclone. Then Skull, perfect opening. It already has the Spectre's Ward in the grave, so I just, you know, take the first damage. Then another trap. I had to just hand my turn. Fortunately, he's got nothing else, only traps, triggering my Destiny draw. The worst thing he could have done. So Destiny draw to draw, of course, my Alistair. And look at this misplay. I don't know why he used Canada. That's fine. So my Alistair's effect comes in play anyway, comes through anyway, and then Invocation to get rid of the Spectre's Ward. How satisfying it is to banish the Spectre's Ward, knowing that he only has one. So there you go. Purgatorio is here. Recycling the Alistair and the Invocation, swinging in the first 1200 damage, and we're chilling. So then just a set card in the end phase, Raigeki Break to get rid of that set card, and he made the worst mistake to summon the Canadian back in defense. So if you just want to summon Canadian, just summon it in attack position because this thing has piercing damage. Now summoning Canadian defense is just like having no monster. So I swinged in, he had all of these options, so he actually was hoping that I summoned something else, but I did not fall into the trap. So, and with my boost, even with the Wall of D, my Alistair boost is enough for lethal. There you go, my boys. So that was all for the commentary on duels. I hope you enjoyed them. Of course, feel free to ask me whatever you want in the comment section down below. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.